Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. So, I want to talk about a game. It's a game, or actually it's a way that a game is played. And it's also a way of actually like a communication game. So pretty interesting. So there was a element in the old country near Moscow and all this and that. And we all know that criminal element was very even during the oppressive times was very robust, and also the special units there had their own little apparatuses, if you will. So you had to conduct yourself in a very non-permissible environment, where there was famine, of course. There was hard times because nobody gave you anything. You were supposed to receive everything you had from your regime, your overlords, and so they would conduct their business and talk freely in public about things they could not talk about. And one of these ways that they did that is they would play a game of chess. And they would talk. But the only things that were relevant when they would talk about something, everything else was irrelevant unless they were touching a chess piece. This is it's well known, actually. I mean, I don't know if you guys know about it, but and there's other ways too. I mean, you hear about it. What do they call it? Coding? Yeah, coding. Interesting, especially when you hear them breaking it down to what the leaders are doing, and they're throwing up signs and symbols, and it has some kind of algebraic notation that aligns with the stars and makes it true, or whatever it is. But this is another way. This is a absolute another way. So I want to try it. And I want to see if you can figure it out. Unfortunately, you cannot tell me in the comments, but you can email it to me. So yeah. And we'll see what happens here. And so I was thinking I would just talk about something very important, and that's canning. Let's talk about canning. So you all know that canning is a very interesting topic and subject. And if you stacked all the books up end to end, you would have to crane your neck up to see them, right? There's so much information that can be passed in these books. Is amazing. And a lot of the subject matter deals with temperatures. I mean, you gotta have temperatures, you gotta have pressure. It doesn't really talk a lot about core pressure, but it kind of covers it. It kind of covers it because you're dealing with the pressure. But because you're dealing with a lot of pressure, you have to be careful of a rupture, and because and it will explode. It will go boom, or you will risk the chance of not cooking it absolutely to its core. It would be very criminal to eat something like that, because you're actually setting yourself up for failure through some kind of not getting the correct temperature, and you know, your ma is in the background telling you. I don't know. Whatever moms say. I knew a mom that said, yeah, but it was for a reason, because, well, she didn't want to clean the ceiling. We've all heard that story where the canner just exploded and all this material, water, your broken glass even, tomato sauce comes rushing out into the ceiling. And you're sitting back there just going, that's mom for you. And you know she is going to say something. And it's not going to be pretty. Whoa. Oh, sorry. You know a insult is coming when you make that mess. So, it's interesting. Let me tell me what you think in the in the emails, and we'll see what happens. See if there's something to this. And of course, always, we got to keep canning vegetables and everything of that nature. So this has been Mad Shad. Encourage you to continue to train, continue to prep, and continue to communicate, because we all know it's a mad, mad world out there.